I'm Nancy, and I'm the owner operator of Metro Learning Solutions, which is a brain training center in the Des Moines, Iowa metropolitan area. Every Wednesday, I try to do a segment that I call Why Wednesday or Wisdom Wednesday that gives you a little bit of information about whether or not a cognitive deficiency might be holding your child back from learning as efficiently as he or she could. When you think about, we target many cognitive skills, but when you think about memory, if someone has a weak memory, it of course makes learning and remembering information a bit more difficult. So that is just one of the areas that I can evaluate, target, and help develop for your child. But that's not why I'm here today. I'm here today because we are all working with our kids from home in some capacity or other. I know that the local schools are providing information. There are a lot of resources out there for parents. There are several on my website, both educational and just fun that can help kids have something a little bit different to do during the day. But I wanted to talk today about cognitive skills and in general, specifically processing speed and what you can do at home to help develop or make this a little bit more efficient for your child. So processing speed is kind of just reaction time. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but basically it's reaction time. It's how quickly our brain takes in information, figures out what to do with it, and responds. So if that is slow, it hampers learning by number one, they don't understand all the directions because it takes too long to figure everything out. If they have a weak memory, it gives them more time to forget what they heard or read. They often have to have things repeated. They have to start again. Things just can get very complicated for them if they have slow processing. So here is something you can do at home, and you can, if you can't find these online, I have a download that has a lot of, that has several game-like activities you can do with kids at home. So if you'd like that, just get in touch with me and I can email you the download. This is one of the things it has on it. You can see the different colored arrows. And we always want to start easiest and work to hardest. But we also want to work where it's difficult. So if your child knows how to ride a bike, you don't have them practice riding a bike because they know how to do it. But if they're learning, lots of support and chances to do that, use that skill should be provided. And that's the same way. We don't work where it's easy. We work where it's just a little bit too hard. So it's just a little bit uncomfortable. So there are several different things you can do here. The super simple is you start from the top row, read left to right, and just call out the color of each arrow. I would time it and challenge your child to do it a little bit faster each time. A little bit more difficult level is to call out the direction of each arrow. So if it's pointing to the right, say right, left, up, down. Again, time it and see if you can challenge them to be a little bit faster. If you want a more challenging one is to pretend that the direction of the arrow were turned a quarter turn clockwise. So this one is pointing to the left, so this one would be up, the next one would be right, this one would be down, this one up. So you just want to pretend they're turned a quarter turn clockwise. And then if you want it super, super, super hard, you can call out the color of the up and down arrows and call out the direction of the left and right arrows. So again, time it each time. The next level would be tell me the color of the arrows. Have your child tell you the color of the arrows, but every time they see red, have them say yellow, and every time they see green, they're going to say blue. And the next one would be to call out the direction of each of the arrows, but in your mind, turn the red and green arrows a quarter turn clockwise and turn the yellow and blue arrows a quarter turn counterclockwise. So that is just one activity. You don't need very many things. You need this and you need a stopwatch. And challenge them to go faster each time they do it. Not everybody can do all of those levels. I wouldn't expect a second grader or even a eighth grader to do that last one. I can barely read the directions and figure out how to do them. So it is that last one is a hard one, but some people are ready for it. So I wanted you to be sure to have all of those levels. I have a cognitive skills game pack, as I mentioned, that I can send you. It's a download, so just email me and ask for that cognitive skills game pack. I'd be happy to share it with you. It also has more directions that I will go over with you next week. So again, Nancy, Metro Learning Solutions, please view me as a resource during these difficult times. I can help you with figuring out some valuable procedures or activities you can do with your kids if you have run out of resources. Thanks, and I'll see you next week.